What's the most Chinese part about him?
哦，很难的问题。
我感觉他玩手机的特别找时间。
In some part of Chinese culture, like the men will like really take care of their spouses. You're sick, it's like, yeah.
We don't have a child, but I have heard Chinese men are ready to take care of the child.
Well, I think when you first met me, probably you were worried, am I going to stay here? We definitely had to have some serious talks early on so we didn't waste each other's time.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So for this video, I interview a few foreign ladies. What's it like having a Chinese husband or Chinese boyfriend? I also made a separate video about what's it like having a foreign girlfriend for Chinese guys. So stay tuned, I will be uploaded very soon, I think. Okay, let's go find out.
我们在一起1年差不多，他是我的朋友的朋友。哦，我来苏格兰。
我来自广东，我们是在深圳认识，然后现在来到上海，一起来到上海。
So I'm from the US and I've been in Shanghai for 10 years and we've been together
7, 8 years, I think. I can't really remember.
I think it's more than 7, probably at least 8 years.
Somewhere in between that.
We both are not keeping count.
I was born in the US, but I've been moving around a lot. I've lived in Asia most of my life.
我是意大利人，我的名字叫 Martina， 然后我们在一起1年。
我来自河南。
My name is B. Rose, and I have been living in China for 6 years, and this is my wonderful husband.
I'm Kevin. I'm from Beijing, so I'm a full 100% Chinese. We've been married for a long time.
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
We have an almost 2.5-year-old and an 8-month-old, and they are so cute.
I am Annie. I am from Armenia. We are together already almost 6 years.
I'm Coral. I live in Shanghai.
What's the most Chinese part about him?
哦，很难的问题。I think you care a lot about like health. Not to say people in the West or people from Scotland don't care about that, but it's more like to do with like what food you eat or like if you have a cough or something, he knows what you should eat, like Chinese traditional medicine sort of things. And like I'm still learning about all of that, so that's like I would say the most Chinese thing about him. Yeah.
So every time you have like a flu or cough, he just like bringing you up all these Chinese medicines.
Or like if I'm feeling slightly like unwell and I'm eating like, I don't know, chocolate or something, he'll be like, you can't eat that. But at home I feel like people don't care so much. But I think it's a good thing. I think we should care about our health, so yeah.
就中国比较传统的家庭的这种联系，就是中国的父母对我们的关心是可能更具象化，然后更在意这些细节，所以可能从小或者广东，你也是从广东知道有凉茶或者上火各种，对于外国人来说可能或者对于其他地方来说没有的这种观念，就也是大家一种沟通表达的一种方式吧。就是
What's the most Chinese part about him?
我感觉他玩手机的特别找时间，就是我感觉在外国的话，手机不那么重要，就是有没有，或是你用不用，有点无所谓。就是我们在外国用手机的时间不那么久，但是在这里我感觉什么中国人一直在看手机，就是比如说在地铁站上，所有人一直玩手机什么的，我也可以就是等着，但是在中国人会玩手机很久时间，就是他也是，但是呢也maybe就是也无所谓。他要玩的话，他就玩。我看电影。
What are some traditional values or good values Chinese men have?
One thing that I really like is that Chinese men cook and clean. Yeah, they do the housework. They clean up after themselves. They are ready to cook for you. I have heard, we don't have a child, but I have heard Chinese men are ready to take care of the child. In Armenia, traditionally, we don't really have. All the responsibilities are on a woman. Even right now when a lot of women work, right, but still a lot of responsibilities lay on you. So that thing I really appreciate.
So in your society, it's more like men financially take care of the family and the women take care of the household.
Yeah. It was like that even several centuries ago. Like, man is responsible financially, and he is the main person who is providing everything for the family, and woman is responsible to take care of the children, to take care of the house and everything. But I feel like for that time it was okay, because most women, maybe after they had a child, they wouldn't work, right? But right now a lot of women have maybe even better better careers, so they still work. So I do think it's very important to share those responsibilities.
What's the most Chinese thing about your husband?
That's a hard question.
Even for me, I'm not even sure how to answer this question.
I
Even
know,
for me.
because Kev is so international, and when I met him, the way that he spoke, the way that he carried himself, the way that he acted, it felt so American. And I think it's because he has such a love for America, American culture, hip hop, R&B. He really feels like an American in a lot of ways. Sometimes I almost forget that he's Chinese. If I would have to say what's the most Chinese thing about him, probably his love for food, like Chinese food. Food that I have never been brave enough to try, but he has opened up so many wonderful options to me.
What's the most American thing about your husband?
He is very, like, in terms of, like, okay, so if I get sick, I'm very used to, at least in some part of Chinese culture, like, the men will, like, really take care of their spouses. You're sick, it's like, yeah, exactly, right? It's like, okay, you're sick, let me make him some tea, let me, like, you know? But he's very American in that he doesn't do anything, like, I have to tell him, like, can you make me some tea or something? Like, very, very individual mindset.
Work in progress. Work in progress.
A big work in progress. But I think it's like this mindset of, like, you're an adult, you can take care of yourself, which is very American. After coming to China, that was one cultural thing I had to adapt. Like, for example, if I tell somebody I'm sick, they'd be like, oh, you need to drink water, you need to take medicine, you need to rest. And I'm just like, why are you telling me all this stuff I know? You know what I'm saying? But, like, yeah. But then I got used to it, and I like it now. So I want to be taken care of. I want people to, like, show concern and care. So he's getting better, but, yeah.
I made ginger tea last time, so I'm getting better.
Yeah, now he'll be like, oh, do you want me to make ginger tea? I'm like, yes.
I'm sorry for whatever is coming after the interview.
Don't worry, she's not sick right now, so it's okay.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to take care of me.
What about what's the most Chinese thing about him?
Oh, I can't think of anything. Because, like, my mind is just like, what is the most, like, him thing about him? This isn't, like, a huge thing, but I remember once I made broccoli, and I like to pride myself on my ability to season food. So I just made broccoli with garlic and salt, and he ate it like, oh, this is so bland, you need to add soy sauce. I was like, add soy sauce? I never thought to add soy sauce to broccoli. So now, like, any vegetable I cook, I always make sure to add soy sauce, so he won't say that it's too bland. So I guess that's kind of a Chinese thing. Like,
I think the biggest difference is the language barrier. But apart from that, I think I don't like to say, like, all Chinese boys are like this or all foreign boys are like that, because, like, he's just one person. So I like him for his person, not because he's Chinese or not because of, like, umbrella term. Obviously there's some cultural differences, like things like food sometimes, or I don't know, it's mostly food. But yeah, apart from that, I think, like, we talk a lot, and I think it's important to, like, discuss when there's cultural differences to, like, air anything out. But yeah, not many issues.
Any difficulties dating her as American?
Well, I think when you first met me, probably you were worried, am I going to stay here? We definitely had to have some serious talks early on so we didn't waste each other's time. And also I feel like Chinese men really move way faster than Western men, because we were already talking about getting serious and, like, the long-term future plan when we were, like, 3 months in. So other Western guys, I've never, ever talked that early about things like that. It's always been, like, years and years later. But I wasn't freaked out. I wasn't taken aback. It was just, it felt right. It felt really right.
That's very cute. Wow. Okay. Because, like, mostly Chinese people would describe Western people move way faster than Chinese.
Really?
But actually, like, Western people describe Chinese people actually move faster.
I think it's way faster.
Like, what's the hardest part about dating or married to a Chinese man?
I've definitely heard horror stories about in-laws telling other people how to raise their kids and giving unsolicited advice, but I feel like his parents are very respectful and they listen to what we have to say, and they're very open to research-based stuff that we can give them. So you're asking what's hard, but anything that I thought was hard before has actually turned into a blessing in disguise, because in China, the culture really focuses on the group. And I didn't know how much I needed that until after I had kids. Because at first I thought, like, wow, my in-laws with me all the time. Maybe that'll be exhausting, maybe that will be too much. But they're such a huge help to us, and our kids love them. So, like I said, it's been a blessing in disguise.
I hope you guys can make a video about like how to deal with the in-laws more, because I think this is like most frequent asked questions.
Yes. That's definitely going to be the biggest struggle about dating and marrying a Chinese person. Is going to be dealing with the family, because family means everything in China.
So in Chinese, it's going to be family first.
Yes.
对未来是什么样的规划？包括见到他的父母跟你的父母怎么做一个平衡？
但是我也觉得可能不是那么简单。I think there will be, like, I don't know, maybe because my family is the family that's further away. I do think like there will be times when like I'll miss home, or like when I miss my family, and it's hard like when I love living here, but sometimes it is hard that I can't just like go home so easily, like can't go home for a weekend or whatever. So I do like consider in the future like what will my view be, like it might change, but I don't think, like I don't worry that it will be a massive problem, because like he said, like even if I need to wait, I can always go home. It only takes a day to fly home, and I've met his family already, so they're very welcoming, and like that definitely made me feel better about, or not better, but more like comfortable about like our future, like just something I don't need to worry about. So yeah, that was nice.
Beautiful, that's beautiful. 因为你住在中国，想拜访家里人会比较难。你们未来有什么样的如何做到一个平衡？
对于我来说，就是我知道在中国那个过年的时候，就是很重要找他的父母，但是呢，中国也是就是那个过年也是最长时间，我可以不上班、不学习什么的，是吧？所以呢，我感觉应该回国，他要不要来都可以，因为我也理解我们的工作不一样，我们的就是放假也不一样。
他的家人最起码我想的是要去见面，然后又去见他们。
因为语言不一样，所以真的他跟我的父母见面多久就是多几次无所谓，真的。
After marriage 6 years, why did you guys prefer living in China over Armenia?
Actually, we think here, especially in Shanghai, right, one of the most developed cities in China, we think, and we can have more potential or chances. Living cost here is kind of not that too much compared to Armenia.
Yeah, I have to say that. Yeah, I would say I used to prefer living in China more. Maybe until recently. If I consider right now, I would like to live maybe in 2 countries, or maybe move to another country to experience something new, because I feel
Just
like
to get bored.
Yeah, because I feel like staying in one place all the time might make me feel a little bit bored. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind to even move to my country to live several months.
Alright, thank you guys for watching. I think Chinese men do share a lot in common. Firstly, family oriented, like we have to take care of family, so we're like very focused on business. Second is we really focus on health. For example, when the partner is sick, we would tend to, make teas or make soups and ask them to drink something warm to make them feel better. I wouldn't say majority Chinese men can cook, but I do know like in some areas like Sichuan, Chengdu, men do cook there. Well, again, China is very big and people are very different. So good luck out there if you're looking for a Chinese partner. If you want to hear about what the Chinese guy said in the video, I will launch the video very soon. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next video.